book haul. I wasn't going to do the haul video, but I decided that I'm going to be a little busy in January coloring, organizing, doing stuff, and I'm probably not going to get a lot of videos out in January until I do my completed pages and maybe a mini color along. So I figured I would just jump on now and show you guys the coloring books I received for Christmas that I wanted, that were on my Christmas lists. Some of these books are new, some of them are old, but these are the ones that I held out from purchasing so that I can receive them as a gift for Christmas. You know, put something on my list. So, first book I'm going to show you is not new by any means. It's Seasons by Hannah Carlson. Also, if you guys are watching this video, I just want you guys to know I am going to post the books that I'm going to be giving away in January, probably after this video is posted. So you guys just need to look for that video, and everything's going to be in that video regarding the books that I'm going to be sending to someone, to whoever wins, whoever's picked. So just keep an eye out. I'm not labeling it as a giveaway video because it's causing too many problems, believe it or not. It's just going to be something related to the, it's just uncluttering or unstashing, or do you want these books, or something like that. It's not going to specifically say giveaway. So once this video is posted, just check back within a day or two, because that video is going to go up, and then it's going to be up until January 5th. And that's when I'm going to have a winner picked. So just want you guys to know. All right, back to this. So this is not new by any means, but I wanted it because I want to do some, I want to follow some color alongs to this book. There's a YouTube, I think Jen's Art Corner or Jen's Coloring Corner. I can't recall the exact name. I'll put it in the description. But she's set to complete this book, and she pretty much does a lot of color alongs on her channel. And what I like about her is she uses a lot of mediums I don't usually use when I color pages. Like she'll use watercolor paint, or she'll use a lot of needle color too. I use them sparingly. So I'm kind of looking forward to following her, because then once I get a feel for these things, I can dive in on my own and now have another medium under my belt to, you know, be familiar with. So I'm looking really forward to coloring in this and following her videos. Next is Camilla D'Erico's Beauties and Beasties. So I don't have all of her books. I'm on the fence with how I like her books, if I love them, if I don't like them. But I happened to see a flip through of this, and this is the one that I really liked. So now in total, I have 3 of her books. And I thought it was really cute. Look, I already started coloring a page. Yeah, so this one, I like this one. So yeah, so I added this now to my arsenal. Next is, I wanted it because it looks so cute, is the Small Victories. And the reason, so I like her newer books better than her older books. And I'm not going to rush to grab her books, the full-size books, because I really just don't color in them as much. But this book I wanted for a lot of reasons. And one reason being that I like that she has multiple things, little images on a page, because I want to try out different pencils. We all know, God knows I got a ton of pencils right now. So I want to try different pencils, different shadings. I want to use my Sarah Renee Clark Color Cube palette, which I don't use enough. And I figured I could pull a palette out and do like a palette on each little item. So that's why I wanted this book. And there are a lot of little mini color alongs up on YouTube for this book. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But maybe if I do a per palette, Color Cube palette, I might. But all I know is that's my plan for this book, is to go in with the Color Cube palette and different pencils. So I'm happy to get this. Plus, it's quick and easy, and I feel like, okay, I'm using the pencil brand I'm not using, and I'm using my Color Cube palette, and it's not taking me 4 days to do a picture. So super excited about that. Next, I wanted 2 of Camilla and Jacova's books. Where is the other one? Oh, you know, I don't have my pile of present books isn't huge, but okay, here it is. So I wanted the 50 festive themed miniatures. So, you know, I'm always going to grab her books, her miniature books. I like them. I didn't really get to color in this for the holiday, obviously, because I just got it. It looks like there's some New Year's images that I could color, or wintry images, so I may hit into this in January. And I think I heard watched the video where someone said there was like a year-long hashtag, Christmas hashtag, which would be great, because then I can just pop in and spit out a, you know, a festive image with a purpose. So I wanted that. And then I have put this on my list, 50 vacation miniatures. So if you watched any of my videos, one of my videos was one of my plans for the new year was going to be to try and complete eventually, not within the year, but eventually one of her books. And I was undecided between Safari miniatures, and I was undecided between, what was the other one? Farmers miniatures. But I've decided this is going to be the book I'm going to try and complete, Vacation Miniatures. I just happen to like these images. And, excuse me, like a tickle. Yeah, so I even tried to, I think I started one, but I was using some super tips. Went in with some super tips. Wanted to try the super tips out because I just had them out because I was doing some journal stuff. So this is the one I've decided that I'm going to, of her books, that I'm going to add to my complete eventually list. So yeah, so Safari and Farmers will just be books I'll go into now and then, but this is the book that I'm set to complete eventually. Sorry for the shake. All right, next up is April Amber's Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 2. This book I wanted because I want to split and do split colorings, and not necessarily with anyone, because I probably only get my husband to do split colorings with me on like special occasions. But I wanted to try and do it where I can use different mediums on each side. So, you know, what I usually do is I evenly split the page down the middle. And then if I give it to someone, I color one page, I color one side, they color the other side, and then I washi tape it back together, and you see the difference. Since I only really have my husband, nobody else wants to do this with me, I decided that I'm going to maybe do that and maybe use one medium on one side and one medium on another. And I can even photocopy the side I rip out of the book that I split down on like maybe watercolor paper, and I can maybe use watercolors, and then I can put them back together. So that's going to be a project for me to do. And this was the book I wanted to do because I feel like it's just big enough space where I can try out different things. So that's April Amber's Chibi Girl Volume 2. And it's a pretty hefty book, and I don't think it's doubles, so that's always a plus. Then I wanted Daria Caro's Amazing Adorable Characters collection. So I don't have all of her books. I don't really collect all of her books. I have a couple like sporadic ones. So I don't mind having the character collection one, because now I feel like I got a little bit of everything. So I'm excited about that. Of course, I needed to pick up, I keep saying I needed to pick up like I went and got it, but I asked for R.J. Hampson's, I'm sorry, a voicemail just popped up on my phone, and I just, it's 9 a.m. Okay, R.J. Hampson's Serendipity. So here I'm just going to give you guys a quick opinion. I purchased 2 of his hardcover books because of the paper, and I wanted to try them out. But going forward, I'm no longer going to be purchasing his hardcovers. I am going to be sticking to his soft covers. One, I find them pretty. I love the matte cover. And 2, I'm not crazy about his hardcover books. I find that the paper is marginally better. Like in here, because everyone colors differently, struggle a little bit with my Prismacolors. And on the hardcover paper, I had no issue. I just laid them down and everything was beautifully. The paper is better. But I don't, as far as hard color coloring books go, I feel as if it doesn't meet the standards I want in a hard coloring book for that price. I find it looks more like a children's book I don't find the quality to be all that good. I find it to be pretty much just tossed together and basically just for paper quality. That's my opinion, but I'm a huge R.J. Hampson fan, so I will not stop buying his books. I'm just not going to buy the hardcover because I can find pencils that work in the soft cover. So you're getting 2 sets. He kind of puts black background, in one set, and then, oh look, I started coloring a page, but no peeking yet, because that might be in my completed pages. That's cute. Yeah, and then the other set is just like regular black and white, like white, no black. Yeah, so R.J. Hampson, Serendipity. I love his books. I had seen this and I forget where. This one is by, and I just thought this book was so stinking cute. So I needed to have this book so that I could color. So I'm looking forward to coloring in this. Right, just cats. Cat 22, come on, can't beat it, right? All right, the next set of books, okay, so it's pretty much now, I got a couple of books left, but okay, let's just, I have 4 books, all by Molly Harrison. So the reason I wanted these books was because, again, the same colorist who's doing the seasons, she colors a lot in Molly Harrison books, and I pretty much am like 1000% inspired by how she colors. So I'm going to follow some of those videos and color in Molly Harrison books. Now, I'm not sure if I have the books that she colors in. I wasn't going to go crazy. Molly Harrison has a ton of books. So I picked the ones. I have her big book of something, which is like 100 images. And then I ran and I looked and I saw these and I wanted these particular 4. So the thing with Molly Harrison is her images are pretty much drawn in the same way. So I'll be able to watch a color along video, and if I don't have that book or that image, I can pretty much find one similar and apply the color and medium that are being used in that video to whatever page I pick. So first one I wanted is Fairyland. So I'm super excited because I do want to start following some color alongs. Usually I never really do. I like to just go in and create, but I feel like it'll help me with other mediums and how to work out paper, you know, using the mediums in these books, because these are Amazon books and she colors in them and it's fabulous. So this one is Fairies. This is the only grayscale one. I don't particularly like her grayscale, but I did want one because I do want to try a couple of things. I find her grayscale a little too dark for my taste, but I do want to try a couple things. So I wanted the grayscale. I wanted at least one of her grayscale books. And that's Enchanted Fairy. And then I got Fairy Dreams. So yeah, super excited. So I hope to be coloring a lot more Molly Harrison. And then the next group of books is all by Gabby Wolf. I was just, I don't know, I fell down a Gabby Wolf rabbit hole and realized just I love her images and I don't know why I didn't have her books. So first one I grabbed was Daydreams, which is a smaller book. But I just, cute, quick, easy, simple, feel good images. So I'm happy for that. Then I wanted Houses 3. So there's Houses 1 and 2, but I have here 3 other books by her, and though I don't want to start making collections again and then not coloring in them. So out of all the house books, 3 was the one I watched flip-throughs that I happened to like the best. So 3 was the one that I wanted. So 3. And then Wonder Worlds. This was another one that I fell in love with when I watched the flip through, so I added this to my list. And then Wonder Worlds Volume 1. Okay, so this was Wonder World Volume 2 and Wonder World Volume 1. So I love them both, and I couldn't really decide. So this one I ended up getting the both of them. And then Mini Mania 2. I purchased Mini Mania 1 back in, I think it was November, and fell in love with it. So I wanted Mini Mania 2. So you get 2 sets. One has very light line art, and then one has the darker line art. So I'll most likely probably gravitate towards the darker one. But yeah, this, just I love her. I just love her books. So yeah, so once I start making headway in one of these, then I'll maybe think about getting other ones. But I've got enough Gabby Wolf and Molly Harrison to keep me content for a long time. So yeah, those are my coloring book, my haul, my Christmas haul, my Christmas coloring book haul. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Please look out for that video with the books that I destashed that I'm going to be giving away. That'll be up shortly. And I really, would prefer it go to my subscribers. So you must be subscribed in order to enter that. But yeah, so thanks guys. All right, stay well and have a happy and healthy new year.